as expected. These are our supplies. Speed. This is what's expected. trade. Choose what you need.
Let us hope this is now night's work.
Detonation time.
Stand clear. Suffer.
is all we have. A useful trade. The Val enjoy their trinkets too. Indeed.
Hi, this is Wei here, and this is pretty much day 6. Not the end of day 6, just day 6 itself. Build is really good, so this is day 6 in the SSF, so this is not even a trade character, this is everything solo self-found. Which kind of speaks on how strong this archetype and character is. Pretty sure you can't do the same thing with Lightning Arrow Deadeye on day 6, just saying. But yeah, Poisonburst Pathfinder, especially using the shotgun tech, is pretty much like the best build in the game right now. So I am pretty sure most of the content creators don't know about this, so this is actually a pretty underrated build, just because no one knows that it exists. If you ask me, like, Tuna played Poisonburst, he didn't even run this mechanic, so you know, he was like, single target kind of sucks on Poisonburst. Yeah, you just don't know how to scale it. And this is only with like the 2-time shotgun and not the 3-time shotgun. So if I have the idle Udon, so it's the unique, I would have a 3-time shotgun because I can just shotgun off the 5 arrows. Of course, early on, fucked up the boss fight once. It died, but I mean, that happens. You know, what can you do? I actually have no idea what it means to like do the more difficult Arbiter, because I actually didn't. This is all new to me, right? I haven't actually done Arbiter even on trade, so let me see. Probably we'll try to do that next. I don't know if there's a dangerous version. I actually have no idea what the difference in versions is. Is this the one with the 12 mil HP? I would think so, right? So yeah, maybe a bit more challenging. Can't really one-shot the boss at 12 mil. Not yet. But yeah. Alright, let's talk about the build mechanics. Covered again in detail. Made a couple more drops, tried a couple more things. You notice the clear now is way better because I'm using Toxic Growth. So Toxic Growth is this thing over here, and you just pop it with your Vine Arrows. Sorry, I mean with your Poison Arrow, Poison Burst. So you use Poison Burst to pop this off, and it should clear the whole screen. What it does is that you have, okay, it really costs a lot of mana, so I put Efficacy on this. If I don't put Efficacy, it's up to like 230 mana. Deadly Poison, Bursting Plague, Poison 3, and Magnified. This is to allow the Bursting Plague prolifs. So yeah, that's the only reason why you want to put this down. One, it has this big AoE, the number of pods, they all blow up, they have their own AoEs, big coverage, and then you hit. And then when they Bursting Plague, they will hit in a very big AoE as well because of the increased area effect. Alright, so that's the only change from yesterday. Vine Arrow stay the same, Poison Burst stays the same. Damage has gone up. Did I show my bow yesterday? I did, right? Oh yeah, I did show my yeah, so I crafted a really nice bow. Possible day 5, you know? I think I could have gotten it sooner if I was a bit luckier. So I think burned through like 8 or 9 of these kind of bows, and they're all not Gemini bases. Okay, my idea was actually a Obliterator base because of the higher base damage, but you know, I found the Gemini with like Fizz hybrid and just a magic Fizz hybrid with a T2. Yeah, and then decided to craft just like that. So yeah, you know, damage is good. Anointed this for protection. I got the what was it, Delirium Oils? I can't remember. from Simulacrum. So yeah, so probably gonna keep farming and clearing through SSF. Eventually I'll get bored and I'll stop, but for now I'm quite happy to keep playing it. Movement speed is so I have still 107 rarity, so 107 MMF. That's why I kind of dropping a lot of stuff, and I also clear really fast. And then my movement speed is like pretty fast too. Like, that's weird. What? Oh, it's because sprinting? Yeah, wait, sprinting is 97, but when I'm walking around, it's 49. With the as long as I have this guy near me, it's 49. Pretty good move speed. Yeah. Have I updated my passive tree? No, not really. Everything, Ascendancies are all pretty much the same. And yeah, still rocking max block. I think 49%, is it? Yeah, 49% block. So I got a jewel. I think they gave 4% increased bonuses from Quiver. I can probably reroll it higher if I wanted. Actually, I should just do that. Yeah, I got enough divines. If I can get it to maybe 6%, would give it 50 Iron Master. Let me just try. Got a whole bunch of Divines, might just use them. Not much else to use them on, to be honest. Mostly just the reroll gear. Six. That's 5. Ooh, but 16%. Do I go up to 50? No, I don't. Yeah, but 16% increased bow damage is nice. I think I'll just leave it as it is. I'm just happy with it. Okay, so yeah, so I got this, and then I just basically dropped one of the block nodes here, and then yeah, tree seems very efficient at the moment. Yeah. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys give SSF a try. It is actually pretty easy to play. As long as you have a decently strong build and you know how to scale it, you should generally be fine SSF. Most of the crafting mechanics, I would say that SSF is a lot more comfortable this patch than it was previously, because there's a lot more ways to craft stuff. So last patch, like if you were to try to craft decent rares, like good luck to you, man. it's super hard. And my build for SSF last week 0.20 relied on a lot of uniques. But here, you notice like almost everything like is rare, except for like except for belt and quiver. Everything pretty much is a rare, and just because of how strong Abyss crafting is for all these, like use omens, a combination of omens and essences is like you can get very predictable outcomes. Like the chance of getting a decent like armor or weapon is gone from like 1 in 20 to like 1 in 6 or 1 in 7, that kind of thing. So do give this a shot. Do give SSF a shot. Alright then, here's my post-league assessment of things. I try to do these every end of the league because it pretty much gives me a rough idea how I understood the league, and honestly a bit of feedback for GGG, even though probably they don't listen, they don't watch this. But yeah, I still think at some point I think, so the thing is, I thought ES would be overpowered this patch, and the answer is it wasn't, which was quite surprising. And I think the reason why is that ES is showing that it has the ability to get a pretty sizable pool, but have very poor recovery, right? I was looking at a lot of Lich based builds, and boy, they had such a huge hit pool, but they would take damage and then it'll go down to like 7k, 8k ES, and they can't like, they can't recover, and they're actually in danger like a good portion of the time because they get hit like 3 or 4 times while they're in that state, they die, right? And if you're going like a live based setup, you actually like 3 or 4k, 3k live is probably enough, because as long as you have decent mitigations, you shouldn't really die. That's my take. As long as you have decent mitigations, you shouldn't really die, and you've got recovery, which life should have, you should be good. So I think the game's defense is in a lot more balanced state than I would have thought. I still think like if you want to go pure ES, I think like Invoker's super strong. I don't know why Invoker's so underrated at the moment. You can pretty much run Invoker and then go meditate, and that gives you such a huge ES pool that you can't really die to anything. So that's my take. Like Invoker's just that strong. But you're kind of forced to play staffs, right? Well, you know. Because that's the strongest archetype for them, and you know, staffs are like kind of mad to play at the moment. So yeah, pretty much all the strong builds this patch are bow builds. Poisonburst, Lightning Arrow, although Lightning Arrow doesn't really have single target. And then Black Flame, Blood Mage is also like really strong too. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything else with the same kind of clear and same kind of single target. But I really do think Poisonburst Pathfinder really takes the cake here. Mainly because like, look at this is SSF. I have 3k EHP. I have 68 evasion. Okay, when I roll it goes up 70% evasion, so 70% damage mitigation from hits. With another 50, almost 50% damage mitigation from hits because of block. And then I have elemental damage reduction against hits from my ES, from my evasion because of a Pathfinder node here. From sustainable. So it's like super tanky. And then you have like decent amount of recovery. So with Chevrons you can double dip your life, so life recovers ES as well. And then also you have like Ghost Dance, right? So even if like if you don't get hit, you won't get hit very often. And if you do get hit, you have this. Right. You notice I'm sprinting a lot during maps. I'm moving around super fast, and I'm not getting punished for it. And the reason for it, I think, is because like, if you evade or block a hit, it doesn't count as you getting hit, so you won't get knocked down. You won't gonna actually get stunned. So that might explain a bunch of times why I don't actually die. And then even if you do get knocked down and you're lying on the floor, you don't like instantly give, because you get so much mitigation. You can just like escape and then exit the character and re-log in, and you'll be fine. They really need to change that though. That's kind of more, guys. They should make it so that when you get knocked down and you respawn back into the map, you're in the knockdown state. Because otherwise, this is quite literally abuse here, of the logout mechanic, just to stop you from dying from sprinting. But anyway, yeah, build is great, clear is great, defenses are great, damage is great, single targets are great. So this pretty much is in my opinion, like the best build of this league. I'm not gonna debate this. It's better than LA Deadeye. I promise you this. It's better than LA Deadeye because it has. Okay, it doesn't have the same level of insane clear if you have like multi mirrors, all right. But I'm saying like right now, if you look at the investment I have in this character in trade league, you can probably get this on like day 3, right? So if that's the case, if day 3 you get something like this, LA Deadeye can't afford this, right? If you run an LA Deadeye by day 3, you wouldn't have like this kind of clear single target anywhere close to it. But you can get this on the Pathfinder, you can get this on Poisonburst. So honestly, this is the thing, is a kind of a peg, right? Everyone listens to the same content creators. They go like, oh, meta build is LA Deadeye and like Blood Mage and shit. No, Pathfinder is literally the most broken Ascendancy there is, but no one's paying attention. Anyway, like I'm not gonna publicize this video or whatever. So if you watch this and you do want to learn from it, yeah, go make your own and you see how strong it is. Yeah. I think also with the recent changes in how the maps work, like, you know, if you look at maps right now, right? So I'll show you maps. There's this thing called monster pack size, rarity, and waystone drop chance. So all these, the type of mods you roll on them pretty much determine like what bonuses you get. So you can actually get like more rarity, you can get like more waystone drop chance, and you can get more pack size depending on what mods you roll. And some of the mods that you want to roll to get these things are actually stuff like minus negative res, so negative max res, Ellie Pen, right? Temporal chains. Those are the things you really want to run to like get pack size and rarity. And the only Ascendancy that can run this and not feel like it's shit is actually pretty much Pathfinder. I mean, you can do that on early data as well. If you can clear the screen room before they see you, that's definitely fine. But yeah, you have to get there. You have to get the items to do that. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Couple more days of this and I'll pretty much be done with POE2 0.30. I mean, it's a little sad to say that I only like playing like this side of the tree. I played Pathfinders like every single patch, right? 0.10 I played Pathfinder. I played what was it? Shattering Concoction. That was on SSF. And then on 0.20 I played Shield Charge Poison Pathfinder. And then down here I'm playing SSF Poisonburst Pathfinder. Quite literally Pathfinder. I mean, I like Pathfinder the most. Right? I'm literally a Pathfinder main at this point. Next thing I'll probably do in like 0.40 is to play a spell-based Pathfinder, but yeah, you know, we'll get to there. Unfortunately, Incinerate got nerfed. It doesn't work the same way as before, but I'm pretty sure I could find something that works next patch if I really wanted to. I like the new aesthetic concoction because it's very interesting, because Pathfinder beforehand kind of wanted to didn't want to do big poisons. So in 0.20, the Shield Charge Pathfinder did a big poison and it was non-synergistic with the rest of the tree. You literally didn't bother with the rest of the tree. All you got was like no, cannot be slowed, extra points, and like defenses. You only use the Pathfinder for utility. You don't really use it for damage or for poison, like to ramp your poison damage. Now they give you acidic, so you can go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go for number of poisons. Or you can go like 1 and 2 and get and do like very big single poisons. Yeah. So they have both poison mechanic playstyles here, which I think is really good. Like it actually what's the term for it? It actually made many other builds viable with Pathfinder, and I'm pretty sure if you give it time, people will experiment and try and do something else with this. So yeah. Anyway, what else is there? Oh yeah, let me show you. Here's my pilfering. 19, actually 20 divines, because I did put on the pilfering for the first divine I picked up. And about what, 6 perfect. And so like, yeah, 16 divines. I've spent like 4 on pretty much just re-rolling rolls. Re-rolling the bow took 2, re-rolling this took 2, right? Didn't use it for anything else. I should have re-rolled the chevrons actually before I corrupted it, but yeah, I didn't really think about it in detail. I should have, but I didn't. Oh yeah, and what else? I'll show you something interesting. What else I dropped? Where is it? Oh, here you go. Rakiada's flow. My goodness. Yeah, so I dropped it off Storm, Eye of the Storm. I've been doing all the boss areas. It's like quite fun to do them, and then you just pretty much just one shot them, so you know, no danger. Yeah. Probably need to farm like a Pleiades and then a Brutus if I can. I really want a Brutus. Although to be honest, Brutus is not necessarily great because then you lose 10% DR. So yeah, like for example, you see the minion has like DR, right? 10% of hits taken from minion life. Yeah, that'll be you know, you lose that. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys. I'm out. Bye. Oh yeah, I'll put POB in the description. Yeah, bye.